What's up guys, it's Lord G10 here and I got something to tell you guys. So right before Easter, I saw this movie called Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire, and it was so awesome than I expected it. And I'm gonna tell you guys how I enjoy this. But before I do, there's gonna be major spoilers, so if you haven't seen the movie, click away immediately. But if you have seen the movie, enjoy this video. So the movie begins with Kong being chased by monstrous wolf, and then while he was being chased, I don't know where his axe has been. I don't know why didn't he bring his axe while he was being chased. But anyways, back in Rome, Godzilla is fighting this spider with octopus mouth, and that fight was so short. All he did was did the same thing he did in the first movie. And then there was the same girl from the previous movie, and let me tell you something, she does not fit in at all. She doesn't feel like she belongs there. She feels like she belongs in those wilds where Kong belongs. And then suddenly she had this crazy vision like something's about to happen. I guess Godzilla does the same thing as well. And I just love that part when the mother says, "Hey, you belong to me. I belong to you. Wherever you go, I go." That was such a motherly daughter moment that I really like about. But then there was just something I'm really curious about. How did Kong broke a tooth? I don't know how, but then there was this vet. Then let me tell you something, he's a good vet for monsters. So when Godzilla woke up, he rudely went to some radioactive place, and I did not know he had the power to absorb other radioactive beings. That was so bizarre. So when Kong found Zuko, the little Kong, I thought it was gonna be like a Kratos and Atreus father-son time thingy. But it turns out it was just like a main character and a little brat thing. And my god, this dude just... Did you just use that little Kong as a weapon? That's a kid! And my god, Kong was like Madara to those other Kongs, man. And Zuko was so tricky that he literally just took Kong to a serpent-like sea monster. I think it's a Leviathan. And then Godzilla, he literally fought a monster similar to that. They both died from decapitation. My god, it's like a Mortal Kombat version of Godzilla and Kong. And my gosh, it was so funny when Kong just punched that monkey that doesn't know how to stop talking. That's like telling a Karen to shut up for once in her life. But honestly, I don't know what gave Scar King the right to laugh at Kong for having a metal tooth. That doesn't make him weak, that makes him look bad to the bone. And that fight with Kong and Scar King was so awesome. Even though it was like barbarian fight, it was so awesome. I really enjoyed that fight. And then Shimo, the mother of all titans, the first of her kind, appeared, and then she looked so cool. And then all she did was gave Kong frostbites. And now Zuko's being a good boy, so I guess even monsters have a change of heart like Godzilla and Kong. So back when Godzilla defeated that serpent monster, he was sleeping into that monster's own room and then started to absorb this power. And then let me tell you something, this looks so cool. He looks like he went Super Saiyan God. And then the vet showed up, and then he started to fix Kong's frostbite by giving him this super cool glove that looks like an infinity gauntlet from Avengers. And then this little girl came out. She asked Kong that we need help. Kong agrees, so Kong went to Egypt. And then recklessly, he called out for Godzilla, and for some reason it got Godzilla so mad to the point where Godzilla came at him like he was about to fight him. But then turns out they started to fight, and that fight was so awesome. I really liked that fight compared to the previous one. I'm not playing favorites at all. And then while they were fighting, the little girl summoned Mothra, and I didn't know Mothra was gonna come back. I thought she was gone for good. So yeah, Mothra stopped the fight by asking Godzilla to show mercy and then work together. And then Godzilla does what she said. I don't blame Godzilla. I can name a lot of people who would do anything for their loved ones. So then Godzilla and Kong decide to work together like Sasuke and Naruto. And then the fight between Godzilla and Kong versus Scar King and Shimo was so awesome. They fought both in the Hollow Earth and in Rio. And that was so awesome, you guys. I literally thought Godzilla and Shimo were about to shoot their own beam at each other like Kamehameha and Galaga on Fire from Dragon Ball Z. But that never happened. And then to add insult to injury, there's no post-credit scene. So there you have it, guys. I really enjoyed that movie. I really loved that movie. I don't know if it was the last Godzilla movie for their MonsterVerse thing, but I'm really grateful for what I watched, and I'm so grateful for what God gave me, and I'm really grateful for what He showed me. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's get 50,000 likes. Be sure to subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'll see you Gators later.